Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Resident Evil the board game by Steamforged Games, and it is a largely empty table currently because for the scenario we're doing today, which is Guardhouse B, we start off in the far right of the corner of the play area rather, two eensy-weensy rooms, Chris and a couple of dogs, and then a room with a key here as well, or rather the key symbol, the objective token, which I'm aware is a little bit reflective. Apologies, it's a very dank and dreary morning today, so the lighting in this room is a bit messed up. But we're going to be building out quite far over here on the left, and beyond what we're doing for today's objective in Guardhouse B, in general we just need to try and find some health because I pretty much exhausted our supply fighting Neptune last time. We've got a fight against Plant 42 right after this, and then down the line, probably not far down the line, we'd have the proper fight against Yawn. So I'm really worried that we don't have enough health items to even make this plausible. I don't know if I missed adding something to the A deck at one point. Like after last video I checked how many heals are in the A deck. There's only one first aid spray. There's a few green herbs, red herbs, but there's only one first aid spray, but I'm not sure that's right. I'm not sure at all. But so either way, we'll have to go out of our way to get A items for Chris today, and along with our objective, which is if the strange locked door, which is how they've written it, if the strange locked door card has been discarded, the players can choose to successfully complete the scenario. This is you opening up the secret door in order to get into where Plant 42 is. Special rules though. Ivy's domain. Have they spelled Ivy's correctly? IVIES apostrophe? Either way, at the end of each character's turn, spawn a vine in their square. So the vine tokens, as far as I can tell, are in the expansion, and it's these things. So I've looked out 6 of these, and the vines themselves also have a stat card, an enemy stat card right here. They have 1 health, they don't move, they have to be on the same square as Chris to attack him for 1 damage. If you push them, it counts as doing 1 damage to kill them, and if you kill them with a fire round or a flamethrower, it spreads to any adjacent plants. So at the end of each turn, one of those appears under Chris's feet. Now the annoying part is once all 6 are on the table, you just take one away and put it where you've moved it, which means you're constantly getting chased by these, which is quite tedious. We also have to mix up the V-Jolt. At the start of the scenario, shuffle the puzzle cards and deal them face down in a row on the puzzle deck. A character in the same square as the Starcrest token can spend an action to perform one of the following. Now this is actually one of my favourite type of puzzles to do in video games, which is right here, where you flip one switch, let's say, and a light comes on, or lights come on or go off, and your goal is to get all the lights on or all the lights off. So say switch 1 might do A and C, switch 2 might do B and C, switch 3 might do forward, or D and A, and it works really well in video game form because the video game keeps you right. It's a little bit more annoying to keep yourself right while also trying to find the solution, so I will probably just count that we get I'll use up a whole turn and just get the V-Jolt because it's much less tedious that way. Roots of Plant 42, a character with the V-Jolt in their inventory and in the same square as the objective token, which I'm aware is very shiny but is right here, can spend an action to discard the card and remove each vine token from play. After discarding the V-Jolt in this way, the rest of the scenario ignores the Ivy's domain special rule. Beehive, a character with the insect spray in their inventory and in the same square as the Suncrest token, can spend an action to discard the card and draw a card from the B deck. Then search the tension deck, and discard the Bee Swarm and Infestation cards for the rest of the game, the latter of which you had to add during setup, and they are really, really nasty. We're basically not going to be able to avoid getting poisoned. You'll see when we draw one. I think that book covers it, other than obviously there is a B deck as it just alluded to. There's an unprinted book, self-defense gun, insect spray, the 003 key, and some more incendiary rounds. There's 5 exploration cards. I babbled enough, let's get started. So let's see how this goes. We're going to open up with a shotgun shell. Good old trusty shotgun. Shotgun never goes wrong. Poor stupid Chris always chooses shotgun. Well, we got the dog at least. This one reacts to come perfectly into view to receive a second shotgun shell to the temple. Nope, there's a miss. There's the shotgun I know and love. Let's do our third action to shoot again and get rid of the dog. But it does use up a resource. We have 1 action left. I shall move forward to 1. we end our turn. So when they end our turn, at the end of the character's turn, so that's after tension phase and whatnot, so it doesn't get to attack us this turn, but there will be an Ivy right under Chris there. We'll tension because there's no reaction, and we immediately have to draw a mission card. Can do. Here we are. Under attack, don't assign a character to this mission. Draw 4 cards. Distribute any wounds suffered from these cards between the characters in the reserve in a manner of your choosing, then exhaust each card. Well, it doesn't really matter what we draw then, because between them they could take the hits, but we'll do it anyway. Draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 cards drawn. And that would be distributing 2 wounds. Brad's taking both. Sorry, Brad. Oh, was that the card that would have spawned Lisa Trevor? Actually, that's really good that I used that up, so never mind. Brad took one for the team there, and it was worth it. So, the vines don't chase us, the vines don't react. It's just going to be annoying to keep track of. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. At the end of this turn, a second vine token appears there. It doesn't actually specify the most, like the one you played first is the one that moves. If there's already 6 vine tokens in play, remove the closest. So actually the last one just kind of follows you. You don't have to worry about the order in which you place the other one. So it's not so bad. Alright, attention card. No escape. Open the closest non-locked closed doors. Enemies would do a reaction, but we only have this door because none of the levels populate yet. So that's not so bad to have 2 bad cards instantly. And we're going to go on the stairs, and we're going to go upstairs to room number 1. So this is the surprisingly large area that was waiting for us afterwards. We're up here in the safe room on the right there. Lots of encounter cards, nothing that we're looking for, so just a means by which to get somewhere else. We're going to have to build out from there and build out from there, so I don't know how much space I need. So this is a little bit tricky, but tried to position it as best I can. It depends really how much it's going to come out here on the right, which I think we're going to check first. But Chris is up here. I think I had an action left after using the stairs, so I'm just going to move in front of the door there, and we're going to tension card for that. It's an all clear, our first all clear of the game. We're going to open our door here for 1 and go through, and we're going to draw our first actual encounter card, not counting the ones for the mission, and see what we get. It would have been an early Lisa Trevor. Place a yellow unexplored tile. Okay, Chris did not in fact do a very thorough job, and we're going to go open for 1, went through for 2, 3, 4, onto the A item. All clear. Oh, the vine. How many have we placed? 2. I ended my turn there, so 1 should be there, and I ended the turn here, so there's another one there. There's still 2 more to place before 1 just starts stalking us. This turn we're going to loot that A item. So let's see what we get. I swear to you I shuffled the deck. I swear to you 100% that I shuffled the deck. I didn't know that was on top. I know it really looks like I did. I swear to you I didn't. But we got the first aid spray. There's nothing I'll be able to say to convince you that I didn't set that up. I swear to you I shuffled it after looking through it last time. Move here for 2, 3, 4. We get stalked again by 5 out of 6 vines. All clear, and they don't have a dangerous attack, although that wasn't that. That was the poison symbol, which is going to matter once we draw one of those nasty cards. So we're going to open this for 1. We're going to go through for 2. We have to do 1 encounter card for this itty bitty room, but it is connected with an archway to 3. Spawn 2 snakes. Have I drawn that card before? Like, should I have been drawing 2 snakes and I accidentally didn't? Well, on the plus side, it's such a small room, they're actually on the same tile. Well, we've got to use some grenades then, because that's just flat out dangerous. Don't miss, Chris. That is a hit symbol, see? So that is 2 damage to the whole square, eviscerating both snakes. I opened the door, went through, shot, so I should have 1 more action, I think. We're going to move in front of this archway. The last vine gets placed at the end of the turn after a tension card, etc. Bee Swarm! So I get 2 free movements. As long as I'm off the tile, we don't get hurt. So unfortunately, that leaves me the one option. I flee onto this tile, and we have to... well, it's at the end of the turn at least, so the reaction phase has already happened. But 3 cards for this corridor. A spider, not a good start. So, spider... there. Very fitting for the guardhouse though. More snakes, also not good, but they're around the corner because you have to distribute them evenly. And then finally, a corpse, the least threatening thing. I guess I would technically be on the spider square because it would fit, although we're running out of room a little bit. Alright, let's fire a grenade at the spider because I don't trust them. That is 2 damage, which is not enough to kill it. It's got 3 health, so it has 1 health left. Whoa. Do I trust the pistol? No, they've got range 3. Let's do a flamethrower since it is adjacent to us. And we got him. Now the spider should have reacted. The snake should have reacted after the explosion. He moves 2, so he'd be there. Then I fired the flamethrower, so he would react again. He's still out of range, so he would move 2, so he's here. And we'll introduce him to Mr. Flamethrower as well. And get him. Now that's Spiderling's card, I'm actually remembering it for once. What does it do again? Let's see, for 3 turns, if we're still on this tile, we have to draw an additional tension card. That's not good for 3 turns, but I'm going to need to move this in a second. So we fired a total of 3 times. I'm just going to wait because the corpse is there and it might get up. Well, you know what? It's only a 1 in 6 chance. Okay, it's fine. So this is going to count down to 2 because we're going to draw an extra tension card. And we start getting stalked by a vine. 2 tension cards. All clear and all clear. As we get stalked by a very territorial vine through the floor. So none of these doors are locked. One of them is an archway actually. The one at the very top left of your screen there, that is just an archway. We have 1 incendiary round left to our name. I bet those would have done extra damage against Plan 42 as well. We'll move here for 1. And we're going to open this door for 2. So unfortunately I'm going to need to move the spiraling card, although we're not going to be on this tile for 2 turns probably, or at least 1. So I'm just going to remove it. So this opens up into door number 2. So this is what was awaiting us. A bit hard to fit in, and also I believe it's orientated like that because we're coming off the back of card 1. So we have actually found both crest tokens, although I've forgotten which is which. And we have found the 003 key door. I can't seem to find a lock symbol that's in this expansion that says that that's locked. So we'll just have to remember. Let's see, we've found both crest tokens. Our character, which puzzle do we need to do the mixing? The star crest. Okay, so that's in the save room basically. And then we take that to... Oh, the sun crest is the beehive. That makes sense actually, because you kind of go in a corridor like that to do the beehive stuff. So we can't do that yet. So we can go get the V-Jolt though. And first things first, we have 2 actions left, but we have 2 encounter cards to go through here, starting with a 2 corpse special, boom boom, and that's all the snake cards, and snakes. Well, in that case I'm going to immediately flamethrower and burn the tile in front of us for one of those actions and miss. Is he doing his nasty attack? He is doing his nasty attack because of course he is. So at that range it is poison and he's on us. And because it was a failed attack... Oh wait, do I have a defensive item? Of course I don't. So we're poisoned. I mean that was going to happen sooner or later thanks to the card. And our last action will be to burn him to death. We don't get a freebie on the corpse. But that's fine. Let's see. So that vine's going to stalk us. Tension card is Tragic Echoes. There's no zombie to take an item. So that vine is following us right smack dab there. We tensioned already, so it's a new turn. We're just going to mosey. So I'm rolling for walking onto the zombie. It gets up. Because of course it does. So we have 3 actions left. Let's use the flamethrower. I'm down to 1 ammo in the flamethrower now, so I'm going to have to burn some kerosene. Boom. So as a third action, let's burn 3 kerosene to give ourselves 9 ammo, which actually maxes us back out. And we have 1 action left. We're going to move on over here. And tension card. And then we get stalked. Itchy Tasty, that's annoying. Because I'm going to be looting B items in a second here. Anything else to do? No, I don't think so. So we're going to go 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 1 encounter card. Spawn a zombie, search the encounter deck and discard For spawning, oh yeah, Cerberuses. We haven't actually had any doggos yet. So just a single zombie. All the way over there. He's actually out of flamethrower range, which is a little annoying. So 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to open the door here to the safe room for 4. He's going to react onto us. The vines are going to spawn on us. And reanimate. Locate the closest corpse. Remove the corpse and spawn a zombie. Well, that would definitely be this one we just put down. That's why you burn corpses. So I know it's a bit of a jumble over here, so it might be a bit hard to see because of the doors and assets getting in the way, so you just have to trust me for rolling dice, because I can't really roll them here or I'll knock everything over. We're going to go in here for 1, we're going to go diagonally to the B item for 2, pick it up for 3. I'm okay with the zombies following me in here. And we have found ourselves an unprinted book. Unlocks doors locked by the strange lock. So that actually gets us out of the scenario, but I'm willing to bet that's behind the 003 door over there. And then we have 1 action left. I'm going to move on to the Suncrest, but I did say, because I'm not actually doing the puzzle, I will use up an entire turn to solve it, so we'll have to worry about that. In that case, what am I doing? Don't walk onto it yet. We'll use up 3 actions, I guess, because otherwise the vines are going to spawn on it. So this zombie reacts, this zombie reacts, the vines spawn on us at the end of the turn, technically after this, but still. Cornered, locate the closest tile to the active character where there are enemies but no characters. This one. Place them on this okay, they teleport. So that would be the closest tile. So this zombie moved 1 square. Because they're equal threat, it's just basic zombies. So, new turn, I'm just going to move on to this and say I've mixed the V-Jolt. And then use up the entire turn. This is what it looks like when it comes into focus. Used to weaken Plant 42 in the Guardhouse B scenario. Now, we have to use it in a specific place, I believe. In the same square as the objective token. So I have to go all the way back to where I started, but that would stop the vines following us. It doesn't really help us solve the mission, it just makes it easier, because we're going to have to come back here to get rid of the bees as well, potentially. End of turn, the zombie reacts, vines spawn on us, zombie reacts, tension card, all clear. It's so risky to fall back on dodging is the thing, but I'm not exactly made of ammo here. I'm going to dodge, so I'm going to move on to the zombie for 1 and move away from him for 2, and Chris failed his dodge, so he's actually taking 1 damage and pushing the zombie for 2, 3 and 4. Good on you, Chris. I also forgot you were poisoned, so maybe you shouldn't be so blasé with your health. Stalked, zombie walks onto us, all clear. Oh, I forgot about Keeper's Diary when I picked up the B item, which would have been they draw an encounter card, then discard this card. I'll do it now. Oh, it just makes that room a safe room, so we're not going to be back in that room anyway. Alright, Chris, dodge. You did really well dodging against Neptune, and today is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vine stalks us. Indeed, zombies stalk us. All clear. That's not the... We've already had 1 card that had the poison damage symbol. I think there's only the 1 in the deck. There might be 2. There's definitely not that many. Which is nice, because that means poison isn't as nasty in this one as it was in previous games. 1, 2... I guess I'll close the door for 3 and waste my turn, because I'm going to have to walk over a corpse again. The vine follows us. Technically, after I do this, I'm doing this in the wrong order, but that's okay. Let's see, does the zombie get up when I walk on it? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vine stalks us. Deadly Rasp, draw an encounter card and draw an additional counter card. Locate the closest tile to the character that contains 1 or more enemies and at least 1. Okay, that door blows open. Joy. Blow that door open there. And the other one. After resolving all spawn entries on cards drawn with this card, replace the closest corpse with a crimson head. So that corpse there isn't getting up. And we'll be giving chase right there. Lovely. Alright, up at this end of the table again, I forgot to mention, but if you are using other characters or playing with other people, they all start in the same location. So we're going to move in for 1, and we have to do another explore card, because that got given a yellow one earlier. It's our first dog of the game, which will be Oh, technically right in front of us, so we're going to have to use a flamethrower round. Oh yeah, me moving would make the Crimson Head react. The dog is burned, the Crimson Head reacts again. Oh, in fact those zombies would react to the gunshot as well, because these doors are all open now. Then we're going to go 1, Crimson Head moves, and then 1 again, Crimson Head moves. And technically a vine will stalk us as well, but I'm going to go put a stop to those, so it doesn't really matter. Open the closest non-locked door. That would be just out of line of sight, down to the bottom left of the table. And if we pull back a little bit, we pull back a lot. This door is the closest non-locked door. Connected, that is. So that is now open. Enemies on the 2 tiles connected by the door perform a reaction. Would that count the enemies currently being? Well, I'll move them, that's fine. I'm not 100% sure you're supposed to, but whatever. So, I should probably deal with the Crimson Head because it's right in front of me. I shall fire my last incendiary round at it. There is incendiary rounds on the level somewhere. And I rolled a blank, so I missed. And it is on us. Excellent. So that was 1. I will reload the grenade launcher with the bog standard grenade rounds we have, which gives us 4 bog standard rounds again, which also means I have to do an evade. And Chris failed his evade, so we'll push him out there, and we'll close the door for 4 then, because I need a second. Oh, I think there's vines on this tile, is there? There is vines, so he has to do a dodge at the end of his turn. He does it with a medium, which is just as well, because if this card has the you take damage from poison and I got hit there, he would have died. He didn't, as it turns out, and so much for us finding that first aid spray, because new turn, I will immediately use that first aid spray to heal to full. It doesn't cure poison, and that's pretty disastrous. We'll go to the stairs for 2, go down the stairs for 3, and that means I'm going to have to move the camera. I'm just going to end my turn though, because otherwise we'd step on a vine, so I'll do the tension card first. Oh no, it's the new card. Okay, here we go. So 3 of these are in the deck currently. The active character must pass a medium evade. If they fail, they suffer 1 damage and are poisoned. Place this card next to the active character's tile. It remains in play for the rest of the scenario. If a character ends their turn on this tile, they must pass a medium evade or suffer 1 damage and are poisoned. Awful, awful card. Let's see if I pass a medium evade. I actually do, so that's fine. Although it doesn't help him because Chris was already poisoned, but whatever. So we're back down where we started, and this is nothing to do with trying to achieve the mission. This is just to stop us getting harassed. So 1, 2, 3, burn a turn. Oh, if I burn a turn, we're on the same tile. I won't burn a turn. I will walk in here then, and potentially have much worse. We've drawn so many of the bad encounter cards, so how many more could there be? A dog. That was 2 dog cards together. And a spider. Okay, that is bad. That is very bad. So they're on the A item in there, so much for looting. End of turn. They're not doing their nasty attack, but the spider can reach us, and they're on the same tile, so I think that means, well, the dog can't reach us, so the dog will move on to us, because it's not doing its nasty attack. So we have to dodge the spider attack, his basic one. We do actually do it. And now, I'm just going to dodge as Chris, and we're going to try and get out of here. He did dodge the dog, so I'm going to move here for 1. I'm going to interact, get rid of the V-Jolt for 2. We have 2 actions left, but let's read what happens when you do that again. V-Jolt in the same square as the objective token can spend an action to discard the card and remove each Vine token from play. After discarding V-Jolt in this way for the rest of the scenario, ignore the Ivy's domain rule. So really, all that, I thought that was the bit that got rid of the infestation, but no, that's the beehive that's doing that. So all the Vine cards are gone, and they won't come back now. But it's not exactly super helpful. And then Chris is going to go 1 and then try and dodge away from the dog to get out the door. He did dodge away from the dog to get out the door, although the dog is following us. The spider reacts to that. Yes. Scuttle, scuttle. So actually, the spider is also on us. Excellent news. Oops. Stay. Oh, I also need to do an evade because I came out onto the tile that has the infestation. And I didn't, so we take 1 damage, but we're already poisoned. Dodge the spider. You have to dodge the highest threat value on the tile. He did. 1, 2, 3. Peace out, y'all. Teleporting back up to the other side of the place. And that means we can I'll just discard this because we won't be back down here at all. Well, it's not like Chris is any safer up here because there's a Crimson Head just waiting for him at that door. So, move for 1, open for 2. Hello to Mr. Crimson Head. And we're going to shoot a grenade at him. Because what else can I do? It's a critical hit, which is not what we wanted because it only does 1 damage. And he's got 2 health. So then we're going to shoot the pistol. And hope for the best. We got a hit. Goodbye, Mr. Crimson Head. But that would be these zombies reacting twice. In fact, 3 times. End of turn reaction as well. And 3 pistol bullets used up. So we're at 12. Tension card. It's infestation, so do a dodge. He did. Well, at least that's 2 out of the 3. I'm not going back to that square either. There's no reason to. I won't need the box because we have plenty of inventory space because I've ran out of heals and ammo. We might need the typewriter, but that's in the next tile, so that's fine. There's 1 more infestation card. If we play our cards right, we'll hopefully remove the insert expletive here thing. So, where are we even going? Over to one of the unexplored doors over on the left. It has to be over there. We've still got about half the tension deck, so we should be fine for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zombie react, and that's an all clear. Let's shoot some pistol bullets. 3 pistol bullets down the hall, and Mr. Zombie actually did get him. So he gets turned into a corpse because it wasn't 2 successes. This zombie reacts. We'll fire 3 more at him. Wow, okay, I actually got him as well. I think you have to apply the push as well, so I'll put that corpse there. And that was 2 actions, so we go 3, 4. Does the zombie get back up immediately? No. Tension card. Oh, the camera is slightly askew from where I'm doing things, apologies. It's something I have to keep remembering while also trying to plan out what I'm doing to live. There we go, at least you can see the tension deck now as well. So new turn, 1, 2, zombie get up. Nope. 3, 4. Unfolding events. Beep 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 beep. Narrative card. Kerosene container. This character gains kerosene tokens up to their limit for each token gained, draw on a counter card, or discard with no effect. Goodbye card. Nice meeting you, but I can't risk having any more enemies. I'm running out of ammo. I mean, I do have flamer ammo, but there's only so much it can do against high HP enemies. So, we're still moving further to this side, so let me just move again. 1, 2. Draw 2 encounter cards. Speaking of which, although we've drawn all the nasty ones, I feel. Spawn a corpse, and then it gets a yellow unexplored token again. And discard without any effect. Where is the closest? Would be in front of the archway. Let's see. I feel like walking in front of the archway is enough that you would be able to see through it, so I'm going to populate it even though I'm not walking in it by moving for my last 2 actions right there, because Chris can see. I am going to go the other way, I think, but at least that gives us options. So that is door number... That's door number 3, the archway. Here's what was waiting inside. I had to move the encounter deck slightly to fit this one barely in. Single encounter, there isn't meant to be a wall there, but the only tile I had handy had the wall, so we'll just ignore it there, since it isn't actually used. But there's a B item in there, so I have to go in there. So we'll start this new turn by seeing if the zombie gets up. It does not. 1, 2. 1 encounter card. Spawn a zombie in the active character square. Let's see if it matters. I'm going to flamethrower it. The zombie is dead. So that was move in for 1, kill for 2, 3, 4. And lower flamethrower ammo back down to 8. Tension card. All clear. That is not the poison symbol. So 1 loot, 2 loot, total of 4 actions. We have 3 inventory spaces, so now we have 1. But we get a B item and an A item. The A item is not in our inventory, as it turns out. And the B item is the insect spray. So if I ran all the way back to where the sun token is, we could get rid of those infestation cards, but there's only 1 left to draw. So at this point, I don't think it's worth it. It's probably worth doing something with the kerosene container though to get back that. So for now though, tension card. It's an all clear because we are running out of card. So 1 interact with the kerosene token, 3, 4. At most we can take back 3, but we're missing 4. But that is totally fine. We'll tension card again. Fevered Assault. My movement values increase. Oh, should those zombies... Oh no, I killed those zombies. I was like, hang on a minute. Should those zombies have been reacting? No, they were in my way, so they got killed. 1, 2. Does the zombie get up? Nope. Oops. Okay, there we are. 3. Open this door for 4. If there isn't a typewriter through here, that could be a big problem because we've already found 2 typewriters. I think we have enough cards. I hope we have enough cards. Because if I had to shuffle the deck, that would mean the infestations would come back out. So, there is a wall in here. Go in for 1. Resolve a encounter card. It's crows. Oh yeah, we haven't had any crows yet. Oops. They're down there. So, move here for 2. We shall burn the crows for 3. We did. I'm sorry, little ones. And move here for 4. We're just moseying at this point. All clear. Move here for 1. Open door for 2. So this must be card number 4, right? Oh wait, no, there's still 2 more left. Oh yeah, because there's 1. This must be the room that has the key in it then. So I actually forgot the key is just somewhere in the B deck. So we just have to find B items. The card is orientated like that. So we have 2 B items potentially here. What else have we not got from the B deck? We haven't had the self-defense gun or incendiary around. So wait, where's the 1 B item I've ignored or forgotten? Because there's 3 items left in the B deck, isn't there? And the only other card we haven't explored is behind the locked door, which will be the exit. I'm going to have to look into that. Maybe I missed a B item somewhere. Well, let's hope it doesn't matter as long as we find what we need here, I suppose. So, we have 2 actions left. Oh, actually I was right in the right place there. 1 encounter card for the hallway. After resolving all spawn entries, replace the closest corpse with a zombie. That is back outside. So there's a zombie out here now. So we're just going to go 1, 2. Zombie's going to follow. We're just going to do a bunch of evades here, I think. 1, 2, 3. 2 encounter cards. Locate the closest tile. Oh, these are archways incidentally, but I didn't have any. That's why the doors are starting open. Open the closest non-locked door. Every door is open except the locked door. Literally. I'm not exaggerating. So, I presume that does nothing. Spawn a zombie, draw a tension card. There's your tension card. And there's your zombie, who will react, because I believe that was the end of my turn there. So we draw another tension card then, which is Crimson Rage. Remove the closest corpse and replace it with a crimson head. That is back in that corridor, down yonder. Okay, he's going to react. Oh, he's going to react every time I move. So we're going to dance around this zombie. We're going to go 1, 2, pick this up for 3, and then come up into the corner here for 4. So I moved 3 times. So that means the Crimson Head moves 3 times. End of turn, he reacts again, reacts again, reacts again. So this is a B item. So apologies for stretching over the camera. We found the self-defense gun. If the character is attacked by an enemy and fails their evade roll, discard this and to pass their evade roll, the enemy then suffers 3 damage. Wow. It does insta-kill any non-boss enemy in the GameCube game, which is the game it got added in. So that's a pretty good defense item. I'd rather not have to waste here. But you can choose not to use defense items. Sometimes just take the damage. Alright, well, we're dodging. Nope, we're not. Take 1 damage, push the zombie. And go 2, 3, 4. So I move 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Crimson Head reacts again. Zombie reacts. Zombie reacts. Not looking so hot. I'm going to have to move the camera again. All clear, because we're going up, because we did not find what we needed, which is terrible news. 1, 2. 1, 2. Move in for 1. We have 1 action left, and 3 encounter cards, and I think we've drawn all the nice ones. So we've got ourselves a dog, we've got ourselves a corpse, which is going to turn into a zombie after the tension phase, and 2 zombies. So, a dog, I'm just going to put 2 zombies, and the corpse was there, but the corpse gets up at the end of a turn, so they're going to move. The corpse is going to get up. The dog's going to move. He moves. He moves. He moves. It's going great. Chris is fine. All clear. Never has such a lie been told. So, what is my most efficient way of dealing with it? I'm going to have to fire stuff, obviously, because I can't dodge this much. Chris isn't good enough at it. So, let's start with... We have to get rid of the dog, so we'll use our flamethrower, because that's semi-reliable. Fine. Push. React. 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 And in that case, we'll punt a grenade at her feet. Oh, well, I'll take that. So that is 3 damage to the square, so they get splatted. They react. He reacts. He reacts. Third action will be the flamethrower again. It hits, gets rid of that zombie. So that's the flamethrower down to 5. And the grenade launcher down to 2, but we're going to punt 1 more grenade as our final action to try and take out this square. And he missed, because of course he did. So they both react onto him. End of turn, he has to dodge them. And he doesn't. We're on danger, so if I draw a tension card that does poison damage, we lose. Nope, but I did draw Bee Swarm. We're allowed to move without getting reacted on, though. Which means I'm allowed to walk out here and not take damage from the tension card, barely. But we're probably about to fail, so let's just play on. Got 1 grenade left. Let's punt it at the same square and not miss this time. That is how many with a bog standard grenade? 2 damage to the square. Boom. This zombie reacts. Let's fire a shotgun shell at him for our second action. We got him. This is all for naught if we draw a card that just kills Chris. 3, 4. Not yet. It's not like I can run to the box either. I think. Oh wait, no. I have 1 green herb. I think. Move here for 1. Interact for 2, 3, 4. Is this even the key? Because if not, I've missed a B item somewhere. Because there's still a B item left. We did find the key. Where was the B item I missed on the tiles? Where did I miss one? Oh no, was there? There was one in the. There was one in the Starcrest room. I think I picked that up, didn't I? I'm going to add up all the B items and find the one I missed after this, no matter which way it ends. So, did I tension card there? I don't think I did. We're still alive. Will this A item be a green herb? Let's pick it up for 1 and see. It is a dagger, which I can't actually carry. Fine. 2, 3, 4. I mean, there's no enemies left on the map, so it just does the tension deck kill us. And then I run to the door and win if it doesn't. It kills us, and we lose. So with how that one wrapped up, we now have to discuss how we're handling failure. I am not doing a scenario again on camera, so we're just going to play on as if we won. And it sucks to get randomly killed by a tension deck. I will raise the danger in the mansion. I think you're supposed to raise it by 2 if you fail, but that... Oh, we weren't actually in the danger, thanks to that killing the boss last time. We're back into it now, though. It probably isn't going to matter, because next time is the fight against Plant 42. I have 1 green herb to my name. Yeah, I've got 1 green herb to my name. No poison cures. 2 grenades in the grenade launcher. 7 in the flamer and 4 in the shotgun. How much health does Plant 42 have? Oh, I would need his card out, so I don't know. He would have 10 less because we're playing solo and he's one of the bosses where you do apply that. I think it's basically impossible for us to win without any heals anyway. I suppose we could give it a go, although it will take me a bit to paint it. I'm going to need to think about it. I don't think there's any way we'll win with our health in this condition and lack of heals, because we won't be able to just tank the damage unless I get exceptionally lucky with my dodges like we did against Neptune. So this could be where the scenario ends, really, where the playthrough ends, because I think we're in an unattainable situation. It's partially because the A deck is so bloated. There's my unclaimed A deck, not counting the cards I used in this scenario that have to get shuffled back in. If you're playing with multiple people, the A deck is a joke. I think I mentioned it last time, but I'm playing a 3-player game online, and our A deck has maybe 6 items in it, 3 or 4 of which are kerosene containers. The rest is in our storage box there for when we need it. How many heals are in this? 1 red herb, 1 green herb, 1 green herb, 1 green herb, 1 red herb, 1 green herb, 1 green herb. So 6 green herbs, 2 red herbs in the A deck. And the first aid spray I did genuinely randomly find off the top of the deck is back in there as well. There's no items in the Plant 42 fight. It might be worth doing just to show off the model. But I'm fine with just skipping ahead if I fail a scenario. I don't want to keep on trying it on camera. Especially when it's this long. This was a bit tediously long, to be honest. So that's probably how I'll do it, but you can let me know what you think in the comments about whether or not it's worth continuing, because the expansion content so far has not been good. Well, actually no, the director's cut stuff is fine, but beyond that, the expansion content has clearly not had the same level of attention, which is par for the course with Steamforged, to the point where this mission can actually be unachievable, because there isn't enough B items on it to pick up. But either way, that's going to do it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed Guardhouse B, and until potentially next time, ta-ta for now.